But let's get ourselves logged in, shall we? You haven't read the book yet. I'm a kind of a big reader. I do a lot of reading. I'm actually kind of behind this year. My goal for this year, and I go back and forth on like if I should care too much about goals or whatnot. Orzo, thank you for collecting your daily whisker. Squibs, thank you for collecting your daily whisker. I need to read more. Well, if you're into sci-fi right now, sci-fi books are a good place to start. There's a ride-on in the PCG for anybody lurking. Just look at the scarf, lady. Please just look at the scarf. Good afternoon. How are you doing, Orzo? But yes, I have several. The Martian is also an incredible... The Martian, I like that book better than Project Hail Mary. Like, just... I read it first. And as far as, like, Andy Weir goes, you can tell he uses, like, a very similar... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, not timeline, but he writes it... Like, they all use a very similar whatever. You've been reading the... Dresden Files. I don't know if I know what that is. What is that? By Jim Butcher with your partner. Eric is currently reading Lonesome Dove. He has been reading Lonesome Dove for about 2 months now, and I expect him to continue reading Lonesome Dove for about 3 more months. We're trying to locate its owner. I'm a much faster reader than him. So we can't really read books together because I just zoom through them and then I'm like, okay, I'm ready to talk about it. And he's like, not there yet. Have I read the Aurora cycle? No, I haven't. But I'm always looking for new book recommendations. Should I be? Probably not, because I'm like always, no. We could do this. No. Just show me these for now. We could go do a side mission. We haven't done many of those. This might be a good one. This might be a fun one. Maybe we'll go look for a shiny Bulbasaur. That'd be fun. I kind of want shiny starters. That'd be cute. It's a detective series, but it's so good. Your partner listens to the book on his walks, and you're always ahead. Yeah. It's like tough, because if something big happens, you're like, hey, I'm ready to talk about it. And they're like, not ready yet. It's made by 2 Australian authors, and it's a sci-fi novel, but the... Oh. He only makes books in trilogies, so there's 3 books to read. I gotcha. I just finished... I'm, like, really big into fantasy, so sci-fi is a little bit of a... It's like a break, but Skyward got picked up. I think Brandon Sanderson is working with the creators of One Piece to make Skyward a TV show, which I'm assuming that means it's going to be, like, animated anime style. I'm not sure exactly which. Who's my favorite Pokemon? Sorry, Squibs. Who said it's like picking a favorite child? It's so hard to choose. It's so hard to choose. I, in the newer gens, love Sprigatito. Just because, you can't see him. He's locked in. There's something outside our window. I have a little grass cat, is what I like to say. What is this, 20 minutes? 28 minutes? Let's just do 22 minutes. That's fine. Yes. So read Skyward quickly. Oh, they don't have a release date yet, so I think you're doing pretty good. Just had a Google on it and added it to my TBR. I'll probably add it to my TBR too. I love it. Yours is Wurmple, then Oshawott, then Axu. I love Turtwig too. That's kind of a more unusual one, but Turtwig, because Pearl was like the first game I really started playing. Yellow. We know Orza. Orza loves Gramble. He's your fave starter as well. You're gonna read it? Yes, thanks for the book, Rex. Kelsey, I don't know if I told you, I finished all of the books in that series. I don't know what that series is called. I just finished Misha's second book. Not just, I finished it a little while ago, but I finished them all. I'm caught up. Yellow, thank you for redeeming your daily whisker from the cheese man. We're gonna try and get a Bulbasaur. That's who we're looking for. A Bulbasaur. Let's get this place humid. That's still the funniest thing I think I've heard in a long time. Thank you for the hydrate. I do have water today. I've gotten much better about remembering a water. Misha's your fave. I like Misha a lot. Whoa, did you see that Alpha Ekans? He was just kind of like freaking out. He was tweaking a little bit out there. Guys, our turnips are growing. I think it's turnips. I actually have no idea. It's not the frickin' radishes, I'll tell you what. We had one radish that made it to about this big and made it onto my salad. I sent a picture to Small because I was like, Small, you must see my radishes. And Small said, a radish! And then we just switched to talking about things. Stardew Valley reference? No, real life reference. Real life reference. I'm actually trying to grow radishes. The Dresden Files has 18 books and then side stories. It's a long series. Oh my gosh, that is long. See, my problem is I get to like, I gotta switch it up. I do that with all, like really long books, I'll do that with too. So like when I was reading The Way of Kings, every time I got to a new part, I would like take a break, unless it was like really exciting and I needed to like keep reading. I'd take a break, go read a shorter book just to like help. You've been seeing way too much Warrior Cats content lately. Check for shinies. Yeah, I'll give it a couple more and then I will. Whee! Look at how big these guys all are. They seem large. Sorry, I'm trying to collect some berries while we're at this. No, 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 no. Oh no, you're having lag. Our frames are doing okay. I'm not gonna say they're doing great, but they are doing okay. They'll come back. It's not gonna be like last time, I promise. You're running Sword and Shield DAs. Good luck. The buff bug. Good luck. You've had like 5 books on the go at one point. Yeah, we dropped a few frames, but we're doing okay. It looks like we're doing okay right now. Off to work. Bye, Kelsey. Luck. I love bug Pokemon so much. They're fun. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm like very basic. I love my little furry. Speaking of little furry critters, let me move this off. He didn't make it. Cheddar. Come here. It's okay. Poor embarrassed boy. You didn't make it. He didn't jump. He didn't jump high enough. Hi, Sanjay. Poor Cheddar. He didn't jump high enough. Poor boy, the slip noise. Are you okay? And then he started to walk away. He was like, that's it. I'm embarrassed. Here. You want to get up there? You want to get up there? Cheddar. Allie Hazelwood. Allie Hazelwood is good. I do like reading those books. I did read Bride. I have not read Mate. Are you okay? Poor boy. He's so embarrassed. Poor Cheddar baby. My favorite author, I don't know. I really do love Brandon Sanderson. Like, I do. I also really love, oh my gosh, all the books I just read. Who wrote those books I just read? Let me open up my Goodreads real quick. I've never heard of her before. Yeah, she writes like a lot of romance, but they're different. They're not your typical romance. Carissa Broadbent, I've read a lot of, so I really like Carissa Broadbent. And then, don't stick your paw in my coffee, brother. And then I also really like Robin Hobb. Okay. Now that Cheddar is up on the desk, we can continue. We can continue on. Poor thing. Poor boy. Poor boy. He's just a poor boy. Aren't you? He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Frames should not be dropping. I have full frames going on. I promise. Let me make sure I'm not connected to the internet on my phone. Sometimes that helps. You have those authors' books on your TBR. And J. Kristoff. Yours is Cassandra Clare. The Mortal Instruments series, my jam. I love that series. Or the, oh my gosh, the Clockwork Prince. So good. I have to read, I saw she came out with a new book recently. I have to read it because, like, the Mortal Instruments series was, like, my jam in, like, high school. Whatever was out. I was a fan of the Shadowhunters before it was cool, before it was a bad TV show. You love that series? How does everyone have icons next to their names? They're all special. They do be doing special things. You too. Oh, so good. Loved it. I used to read all the time. It was kind of crazy. I used to read all the time in like middle school, high school, elementary school, from like up till I went to college, and then I stopped. I like completely stopped reading. Just didn't really read much anymore. Ooh, look, you had a Poke ticket. You had a golden ticket. That's exciting. Yeah, special event badges. Good morning, Shrilly. And then I stopped. I stopped reading in college because I was like, I don't know, overwhelmed with college. By being the favorite child. Yeah, Yellow is a favorite child. Yellow was one of my first viewers, so Yellow gets a little special badge. Yellow's been with me for over a year. Isn't that crazy? You should give me one just because. If you save up 100,000 coins, you can purchase one. I say purchase loosely. Taylor has retired from reading. Taylor has come out of retirement. I came out of retirement when I lived in a van in New Zealand. And then sometimes, here's the thing about living in a van. Sometimes it rains and you can't go outside and you can't really do anything else because you're in a teeny tiny box. So you read. Look, Orzo, you have a little sprout. You have a sprout. Mom says I'm special. Cheddar's still embarrassed. He's just like crouched up on the desk. You also have a seat right here, buddy, if you wanted to sit. Yeah, and I crushed like, thank God I had my Kindle with me when we did that. I crushed like 100 books that year that we were doing that. And then when I got back, I tried to words are escaping me. I tried to keep up reading, but then obviously like full-time job, that puts a damper on it. Can't read 100 books. I mean, some people definitely do. There's a Dodrio in the PCG. Some people definitely do. I don't have that kind of time. We're fixing up our house. We're training for a half marathon. Y'all, I really need to start running. Living in the exclamation point. The van? I'll eventually watch your older vlogs. Oh no, the frames are dropping. They actually are dropping again. Where, Yellow, do you have this place called, Spencer's? Was it Spencer's? I feel like Spencer's used to have fishnets and checkered patternboard clothes. The older vlogs are bad. We're dropping frames, guys. Uh-oh. I hate this for us. Cheddar, stop eating the frames. I know. Jeez. What are you doing, Cheddar? You could probably thrift or import Spencer's. I would look at them. They might have it. I'm trying to think. There's another store whose name is escaping my brain. All right, let's take a look, shall we? Y'all, look! Our shiny Bulbasaur! Yay! That was quick. That was quick. How cute. I think that's it as far as shinies go. The only shiny you have in this game is Sable. Can you do this, please? I do want a shiny Guardy. Name the Bulbasaur Sunflower. That's cute. What am I supposed to be doing? Catching... Alright, let's do this real quick so that I can... Let's do this real quick so that I can... Dang, he saw me. Get the golden. We need more things. Hi, Void. How you doing? Thank you. How you doing, Void? I've been here for the last 28 minutes, but you got a phone call. How are things going? Also, you missed Cheddar, falling. Thanks for redeeming your daily whiskers, Shrilly. Whoops. Okay, this is what I need. I need some more berries. Thank you. That's really what I need. Cheddar's, he's fine. He's just embarrassed. He tried to jump up onto the desk and he misjudged how high he needed to jump and he missed. And he missed and everybody heard him fall. So really, the only thing that's hurt is his pride. Fell on his ass, poor boy. Say he's just a poor boy from a poor family. Now he's getting chin scritches, so he's okay. Now he's getting chin scritches, so he's okay. You have a good couple of shinies. In ZA, you have Gengar, Barbarkle. I can't remember the name, but the Litleo evolution. You missed a Cheddarfall? I gotta watch the VOD. You don't really get to see it. You just hear it. You just hear it. You watched the London vlog yesterday. You saw Eric. He was like, imagine the guy who built this clock tower, and then Big Ben was built next to it. Kiss him on the top of his head for us. Mwah. We did like London a lot. It was a lot of walking. We did a lot in one day. A 24-hour cat cam. And then you saw me not sponsored by Good To Go talk about Good To Go some more. Okay, that was actually the best Too Good To Go we had ever gotten. The Nutella muffins were a little stale, not the best, but we got so much food for like €4 or something ridiculous. The bloopers. We have a lot of fun. It definitely like it adds stress to traveling, but it takes stress out of traveling, if that makes sense. It does both. Because we're on camera, so we're like, oh, we need to have a better attitude about things. So even if things aren't going our way, it forces us to like have a more positive outlook on it. Plus, it's so fun to look back on and be like, hey, we did cool things. Look at the cool things we've done. Like yin and yang. Like yin and yang, right, Cheddar? I don't know what he's looking at. He sees a ghost. Look, there's another shiny Bulbasaur. That's kind of crazy. I didn't expect that them to be so like out and about, I guess. Anybody want a shiny Bulbasaur? I have 2. I'll probably have a 3rd before this is over. I'll probably have a 3rd. Okay. Frames are back, so we're good there. Can you guys stop? Thank you. What if instead of yin and yang, it was Katara and Aang? Yep. Guardy's poisoned. You've been to London a lot, but never realized there was a cool castle. Oh, what was it? The Tower of London, I believe is what it was called. I showed you something new. It was a lot of walking. Tower Bridge was so cool. And this was like the last day. So we flew back home the next morning. So we were tired. Oh, don't start this today, Yellow. Not today. Oh, Kelly's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley again. Your brain is so far gone today. It's been a long week. It's been such a long week. I was saying that on Tuesday, that this week has felt like the longest week I've experienced in a while. And it is finally Thursday. But we'll be here again tomorrow because Eric has to go into work again tomorrow. And then Saturday, we're headed up to the mountains to go for a hike. Yay. Yay. Yoink and sploink. Oi. Alright. Now we're gonna look for a shiny Ekans. Since we still have so much time. Obviously, if we see more shiny Bulbasaurs, we'll get them. We'll grab them. We'll snag them. Dream, 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 dream. The go to sleep song from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's the only words I actually know is dream, 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 dream. And then there's a lot of da-da-da. I think there's another shiny. Look, y'all. This is kind of crazy. Hello. What if we got a shiny alpha? That'd be pretty sick. Oops. I didn't actually mean to get your attention, little buddy. Big buddy. Alright, run. You have to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow? Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. Spare some shinies for us, girl. I know. It's kind of crazy. There's so many of them. They just keep appearing. I like that I can see them from here too. That's... What does a shiny Ekans look like? Shrilly! How's Duloc treating you today? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Are you okay, Cheddar? Oh, that was a big yawn. Ooh, volleyball. I love volleyball. I'm not good at it. Shiny Ekans is green. Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. We'll keep our eyes peeled for the green. Oh, what a good, clean kitty. Oh my gosh, he was in bed with us last night, and he likes to sleep right in between the pillows, like right in between Eric and I. And he was just grooming away, and I was laying there, and I was like, buddy, you gotta stop. Bedtime, it means bedtime. If you're gonna groom, get up, go to the other end of the bed. But all I can smell, it's incredible that his breath smells so bad, but then he smells so good. He smells just like a little baby. You know? But I was like, this frickin' cat. I wanted to be so annoying and say, Shiny Ekans is a different color. Oh, we can't bring you anywhere, Yellow. You play in a team and you should be playing Division 3 next season. Excited. Okay, moving right along. You should have said it was a lighter shade of purple. I would have been so confused if we saw a green one. I would have been like, wait a second. You're welcome. Guys, you'll be so proud of me. I made friends with my neighbor, and she's gonna watch Cheddar while we go to the beach in a couple of weeks. And she's gonna water my plants. And all I really have to do is make her some sourdough. It's gonna be great. But she lives 2 houses down, and she works at our local coffee shop. One of the only local shops that we have in town. But she walks there from the house. So, like, she's just gonna drop in on her way down or on her way back up. Basically, we have Cheddar fully automated for things like this so that people don't really have to do anything for him. We just say he likes to tell people about his day. So if he goes a day without us, like, being around there, because we'll go on overnight trips and stuff and leave him home. When we get back, he just yells at us. He has to tell us about everything that he did while we were gone. So he really just needs somebody to talk to. Otherwise, like, he's... life-wise, he will live. Bye. Thanks for knocking over my phone. Yeah, I don't know if just watering my plants is worth the sweat. This girl is getting a loaf of sourdough bread. A loaf of bread. Are you coming back? Oh my gosh, this cat. Are you not coming back? So yes, I'm very excited. Also, I don't really make friends up here. I gotta ask every day until you say yes. Unfortunately, I just don't know if that's gonna happen. But you can ask. Anybody? Bueller? Would wearing pink piecers on a cruise be too much or just the right amount of diva? I'm not gonna lie to you, Yellow. What the heck is a peaser? What is that? He is a yapper. He's big time yapper. Which starter would Cheddar pick? I need to put Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirrel. So you know what's funny? This is pleasers. I was like, I don't know, girl. I don't know. No, I think that's just the right amount of what you need for a cruise. Where's your cruise going? I don't know if I'd like a cruise. I feel like I'd feel trapped. I think I could do a cruise, but it would need excursions that it'd have to be a very specific kind of cruise. So, ooh. A cruise to Germany? Oh, hello. So, Void. Cheddar hates stuffed animals. If I have like a little wolf, and if I pretend that I'm like petting or talking to the wolf, he will attack the wolf and bunny kick it. This is why he's an only cat. For 2 hours and then back home again. Just enough time to shop. Nice, that'll be fun. I think it would be the right amount of diva. I agree. Right, Cheddar? But yeah, we can definitely see which starter he would pick. You had plans to do this with your nephew? That's fun. Nope. 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 What's a shiny Shroodle look like? Out of curiosity. Is it just like the eyes are a different color? Can you guys chill? You barely have legs. Just relax. Purple eyes. I kind of figured it was the eyes. Hi, Brisket Boy. How we doing? The eyes are dark. I can't wear high heels as my feet hurt too much. I can't suffer through the beauty. That's valid. I only wear like the chunky heels now. Or boots. I can wear boots. I'll tell you what. Huh, Cheddar? Let us know what he picks. Yes. Not good. You threw your back out. Oh no. How did you manage that? I'm so sorry. At some point you stop feeling the pain. All right, carrying on. I like that I can see pretty much everybody. I can see pretty much everybody. Oh, the coffee is hitting today. Thank goodness. I needed this. Shiny next run? I hope so. You were moving a fridge? Oh, that's a good way to throw your back out. I'm so sorry. You deserve to wear the pleasers. Yes, I hope you feel better soon, Brisket. I hope it's a speedy recovery. Do you have like a sauna or anything you can like go help yourself decompress? Next run, I don't see one yet. I don't see one yet. See? No shinies. Just angry Pokemon. Angry. Angry, angry. Angry, angry, angry. I will slay. You have a heating pad? Good. Good, good. Can you guys stop running after me? Strudel, chill. Strudel, chill. You have a heating pad. That's good. That's good. We love a heating pad. I had a heating pad for something, and then Cheddar discovered how great heating pads were, and now it is his heating pad. And in the wintertime, it goes in his hammock so that he can still lay in the window but be warm. Because he's just a crazy boy. We gotta move our fireplace too this summer. Oh. There's so much we have to do for this freaking house. So much we have to do. We finished putting drywall up in our... Oh, hey, hey. No. We are not pawing the camera. No. So sorry. I had to... Bought a house together. Well, listen, house was more important financially. Made more sense for us to put our money into a house. You had a black cat and you got him a heated blanket. Cheddar loves the heated blanket. Cheddar just loves being warm. He's gonna come yell at me. What? I like low-key kind of got scared. Low-key kind of got scared, Cheddar. You're scary. You're scary. You scary boy. What? You can't eat the microphone. That's not food. That's not food. Was that a... No, it wasn't. It was not. Never mind. Weddings are expensive, and we're the only people who live in Colorado. Like, all of our family is East Coasters. So, it's like, we already know we have to have a smaller one because people aren't going to come out, and which I'm totally fine with. And we're trying to find a place for us to go. It's, like, we're already looking for 2028. But there was just, like, so much we wanted to do first. So, like, when we lived in Alabama, we moved to New Zealand for a year, and we both didn't have jobs. So, like, that was not the time to get engaged. And then we moved here and bought a house. And we have the ring. Well, he has the ring. I'm assuming it's done. It was, like, a custom ring. I, like, helped design it because I'm extra, and my ring did not exist yet. There was not a ring like it in the world. So we designed our own. And by we, I mean, truly I did. And then we had to wait for it to be made. And I think it just was made. The one true ring. The ring to rule them all. The ring to rule them all. Right, Cheddar? Nope. So if I find another shiny Bulbasaur, hear me out. It doesn't go anywhere, correct? So I can keep resetting until it's in alpha. Or at least the household. That's funny. Sounds like it is. Correct. Okay. Maybe we'll try that if we find another shiny Bulbasaur, because we have 3 now. And we can see, you know? I feel like that's a good way to... Good night! Good Good luck with your volleyball tomorrow. Can't wait to see the custom ring. It is pretty. I'm really excited. I got like a mock-up. It disappeared. I took a lot of screenshots, but like he sent a mock-up with like a 3D. I could spin it around, and I was just like spinning it around, letting it catch the light and sparkle for like the full week until it timed out and I didn't get to see it anymore. Good luck with your shiny hunting. Thank you. Hope you sleep well. If you see me looking down, it's because I have to read chat off my phone because Cheddar is right there. But it's almost time. It's almost time to get him his brekkie. Poor boy. Poor boy. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling. It is too early for food. We should not be growling. I'm like channeling my inner Cheddar. But yeah, it has some gemstones on it that aren't diamonds that change color when you're like inside and outside, and it's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. But it's also simple because your girl has tiny, short, fat fingers, so a lot of things just looked ugly. Cheddar knows what time it is. Yeah, he does. He's getting HANGRY. You knew a girl who swore up and down that she would tattoo her wedding and engagement ring on her and her man? Interesting. And then didn't? Eric will be almost exclusively wearing a silicone band because he works in the mines. He goes hunting a lot. Like, this man will not be getting degloved. Absolutely not. Not under my watch. Ugh. The horror. That's so scary to me. Let's say someone cheated and suddenly the tattoo wasn't relevant anymore. Yikes. I can't believe we haven't found a shiny Shroodle, to be honest. There's so many of them. That's what we call a yikes. Do 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 do. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Shrilla, a 40 stream streak. Thanks for streaking. Yeah, Cheddar. Also, look, I changed all of my commands over to mix it up so it comes from me, which is exciting because now I don't need to give subs to Stream Elements so that Stream Elements has my emotes. I can just use my own emotes because I have my own emotes. Look at me big braining it up over here. Right, Cheddar? New commands. Yeah, I have this one. This one I like. Cheddar's getting all the pets. It works with pet cheese and pet cheddar, I believe. It should. That one's not set up. The one with the commands, I don't have it set up. I have not figured out, I haven't tried to figure out the shout out thing again yet, but I will try it. I like found the spot where it's like, it's supposed to do it. But I think I have it incorrect. So I will mess with it later. I think I know how to though, so that's progress. It's progress. Hi Goku, how you doing? Nope. Whole lot of nope. Maybe it doesn't work with pet cheddar. Interesting. Oh, cheddar is spelled with an A. It's Cheddar. Oh. He has a lot of thoughts. There you go. You're the best cheese cat ever. I said it so it did different things. He's the best cheese cat ever. It does work. Woohoo! We love when things work. But I figured cheese is also easy. There's a... Ooh, I don't have the autumn deerling. I have the winter and the regular, I think. I don't know. Cheddar says, howdy meowdy. Was that a shiny? No. My goodness. Cheddar is getting ready for food. We will feed him in like 5 minutes, I think. We'll get you some brekkie in a few minutes, baby. And then he'll be a happy boy. Oh. He's funny because he looks at me and he yells at me and then he goes to let me know he's hungry. Just woke up? Well, good morning. Oh, wait. Look, there's a shiny Ekans. Should we try to get it to be a alpha? Because I feel like there's always a freaking alpha Ekans. Stop, bro. Stop messing with the microphone. We have time. He gave me some sass, is what he gave me. You heard the signal again. He'll give it a lot. Yeah, let's try and get this to be an alpha, shall we? Shall we? Okay, remember how I was like, they're always alpha. We have not had a single alpha Ekans since the shiny appeared. That's so annoying. Cheddar, scream if you're hungry. He heard the hungry word and now he's like, gonna come over. What's wrong? Are you hungry? You're hungry. Poor hungry boy. Meow. Okay, bye. The drama. Okay, can you just like do your thing, buddy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mother, I starve. No, literally him. Even though, you know what I do before every stream is I grab a little handful of his dry food and I scatter it around his little cat tree. So he quite literally ate an hour ago. But it wasn't his wet food, so he's sad about it. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Yeesh. What's wrong? He's so ready. He's so ready. But I wanted to be an alpha, Cheddar. I just wanted to be an alpha. It is intriguing that they, like, stay. That's very interesting to me. Okay, wrong alpha, but progress. Another alpha. Oh my gosh, okay, now we're just getting the wrong alpha. Now we're just getting the wrong alpha, Chetty. Now we're just getting the wrong one, Cheddar. The wrong one, Cheddar. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe that you will be an alpha. Say, I believe that we will get it. He can't speak. He's just withering away. This poor... This poor boy. The drama. All right, we'll give it like 10 more shots before I just give up and go catch it. And then feed the cheese. Ew, were you just in your litter box? You smell like litter. That's disgusting. You're disgusting, Cheddar. He's just like crouched here watching me. Staring into my soul. Staring into my soul. That's Bulbasaur. Ah! They just don't want me to... See? The wrong one's an alpha. They just don't want me to get an alpha. A shiny alpha. They said no. They said no. He's threatening you. He'll jump back in the litter box if he doesn't get fed. Diabolical. Diabolical behavior, Cheddar. I cannot believe you would do that. I cannot believe you would threaten to do that, Cheddar. That's foul. Okay. I give up. I don't want to deal with an alpha. Whee! Mine. Thanks. You are mine! Alright, Shrootle, chill. Okay. And on that note, we're going to go feed the cheese because the Cheddar is hungry. Are you hungry? You're hungry? Okay. I'm gonna go feed the cheese. I will be right back. Enjoy the music. I'm back. Hello, hello. Okay. Hello. The kitty has been fed. He's a much happier cat now. Let me like shift my body over here and this over here. Beautiful, beautiful. We love to see it. Get out of my way. Guys, I wish today was Friday. Ugh. Void! They're streaking cheese! Let's go! No more angry Cheddar! I know, I'm not gonna get screamed at for existing. Same, Taylor, same. Ugh, I have 2 meetings today, too. I hate meetings, because then I have to, like, be on camera, and I have to be presentable, and I have to know things, which is fine. I know the information, but, like, I'm not happy about it. So the only guy we haven't gotten a shiny of here is, Shroody. Shroody the Shroodle. No, that's actually literally, quite literally Cheddar. Mm-hmm. True. True depiction. If he had the ability to hold a knife and say, feed me human, he would. He 100% would. because he's a little foodie. Now I understand this emote. Yeah, that's actually cheddar when it comes to food. Do 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 do. I'm thinking of, okay, so this might be a little crazy. So, you know, all of our, like our sub badges and how they have the different little hats for different things and different amounts of time, like the heart and the little sprout and then all of the things. I'm thinking about like redoing some of them for the seasons. So like in the fall, we'll have like a little pumpkin and then like a little latte and then like a little witch's hat. I don't know if I own that skill set. However, I'm willing to try. That's not a bad idea. I think I could do it. I have become quite the whiz with Canva. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but am very proud of my progress in that department. Yo, get off the counter. But I used to change like the layouts and themes for the seasons. I kind of like the theme we have now. That took me so long to design on Canva. Like maybe I'll add a couple more things to the desks. So like maybe like a little crochet pumpkin or like a pumpkin or something to the desk. But I think I'm going to keep the overall layout very similar just because it is like a lot. Oh, there's a Surf Fetched in the PCG. It's an event Pokemon. An event Pokemon. But I think that's like kind of what I'm thinking, to like keep it fun. I also have got to start thinking about, I think in August. Hi, Band Slam. Thank you. In August, I will start Arceus. I think that's my plan. Once I'm back from my beach vacation. So really, you have next week, and then I'll be back, and then we'll start Arceus. Thanks for collecting your daily whisker, and thank you for the lurk. When am I going to the beach? Not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm going to the Myrtle Beach area. Not quite Myrtle Beach, but that area. One of those little beaches down there where my fam lives. I've heard the weather's been pretty rough there. My mom was like, they're telling people not to get in the ocean because it's been so rough. So hopefully it figures itself out in the next week and a half because I'm a water girl. I want to be in the ocean. Yeehaw, we caught it. I want to be in the ocean. Yeah, I've been to Myrtle twice. I love Myrtle Beach. I do. I went once in college for spring break because they had 18 and up clubs. And that was before I was 21. And then when I was a zipline tour guide, I was a zipline tour guide right by Myrtle. And 18 and up clubs. It was like the coolest thing when I was 19. And then when I turned 22, I was like, this is horrifying. No strudels for me. No strudels for Taylor. I like the name Strudel because it reminds me of noodles, and I love noodles. Yeah, not the 18 and up clubs. Have you guys seen that on TikTok that's going around where it's like this girl is like a small streamer and she raids with two people, and the girl she raids into is like, oh my god, a raid of 2. Whatever are we going? It also sounds like strudels. Oh my gosh, I love toaster strudels. Toaster strudels slap. They're so good. My grandmother always has them. They're one of those things that are just like incredible. But yeah, has anybody else seen that video? I've seen it on Instagram and TikTok now. Now, I'm sure my algorithm is just like very heavily geared towards gaming clips, but it had like a lot of views. It was so cringy. This girl raided and she had 2 people, which, hey, I'm so thankful if you raid yourself and it's just yourself and you want to come see me. I was so messed up, the reaction. And people are flaming her now. I think it's kind of deserved. Like, not even kind of. Yeah, it's just deserved. Summers! Hello! How are you? How has it been going? I hope you're staying cool and hydrated in this summer. It's actually cold here today. It's 50 degrees right now. But I don't think it's supposed to rain again. I don't know. I'm not complaining. If we keep getting rain, I'm going to keep accepting it because we were on fire earlier this month. So, like, we'll take what we can get, you know? What was I doing? Oh, I was going to fix this so I don't look as pale. You don't see how everyone can be so happy? Well, I try to embody what I would rather be feeling other than, you know. I wish it was Friday, though. I will say that. I have been... Ooh. My phone died and I came back to hearing you were on fire. Colorado was on fire. Colorado... I don't think Colorado's that much on fire anymore. I know Canada's on fire. But we do tend to get fires. I'm so ready for the weekend. I'm always happy. Listen, I love my coffee. My coffee gives me life. My coffee gives me happiness. Plus, I was just talking about this earlier. Like, that's one of the reasons Eric and I like filming our trip so much is, like, not that it forces you to be happy, but something about, like, being on camera, it's one of those things where people say if you're upset, you go and you smile. Like, you smile because even the act of smiling increases the dopamine levels and, like, it makes you physically happier. Can I help you? Oh, okay. I don't think I can help him. He wants to help himself. Thank you for the follow. Cayman Rider, welcome on into the Cheddar Cheese Club. Cheddar is on the yoga mat behind me. Someone actually playing ZA under ZA. Are people not playing ZA under ZA? I always smile at people to leave a good impression. That's peak advice. But yours comes out naturally, so it doesn't look fake. I'm just gonna start smiling at people like this. Oh! Wait! Guys, we got a shiny alpha Strudel. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, ha ha ha. We couldn't get our, we've got a shiny of all of those critters now. That's exciting. Let's go look. Let's go take a look-sees. Look! The name's pronounced common, like ramen with a K. Oh, thank you for the correction. Common. That makes sense. I got it. Locked in. Okay, so we have Strudel, who's shiny and an alpha. Ekans. What happened to our Bulbasaurs? Okay, so they're over here, our shiny Bulbasaurs. So you guys have got to get moved out of my shiny box. And then you guys have got to get moved into it. Okay, here's our little shiny box thus far. I did a little bit of evolutionizing. Yep. Okay, I do want to know, who should I evolve my shiny Charcadet into? Any preference? Should we go with the auspicious or the malicious armor? I don't remember who evolves into what, but I wanted to bring it to the class. But yes, we're doing pretty good here. Look at our Bulbasaurs! Beep, 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 beep. They're babies. Are any of them female? Or are they all males? Hold on. Yo, I have 2 females. I don't have a suggestion. Thanks, Shrill. Thanks for your input. Dang, all them shinies. We're trying. We're working on it. It's been fun. We have 2 females. That's good, right? Isn't it Bulbasaur that's usually male? I gotta tell Kelsey if she wants a female shiny Bulbasaur, she can have one, because she's been my guru. Okay, we've got all of these guys. I am satisfied. Thank you for collecting your daily whisker. Where is Cheddar? I saw him. He might have gone upstairs, honestly. Hello. Hello. He's the cutest. Okay. I want to evolve our... Dawn is approaching. Okay. I want to evolve our Eevees. So this baby is going to come up here, and this baby's going to come up here. So you've got Disarming Voice, you've got Disarming Voice. I do want one of them. I want a shiny Sylveon. A shiny Sylveon. You're not much of a cat person. You think they don't like you, but you have puppies. We love all of the puppies and all of the kitties. We just have one cat, but he's like an honorary dog. He loves Sylveon. Me too. He goes camping with us. He goes outside. He goes on walks. All the good things. Come on, baby. Oh, beautiful. Look at the pretty baby. Oh, beautiful. So now let me do this. And then we have time to beep bop to a cafe real quick. While it's still nighttime. Relax, Haunter. Hold on, hold on. Let me pull you out. All right, let's have some coffee with our baby. Yours is a mix of a Pomeranian and a Pekingese. Oh, a baby. Look at our little shiny Eevee. What a cutie. Oh, you're perfect. Pomeranians. I always wanted, what were they, like the Pomskis, where they were like the Pomeranian Huskies, but they definitely weren't. I think they were mixed with like an Alaskan cliquet. Not an actual husky, but they looked like little fluffy huskies. Look, we're having a nice demure conversation. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. I've reached the point where my sunburn itches, and it's not ideal because, like I said, I fell asleep ass up, so that's where the sunburn is, and I can't just casually be scratching there, you know? Your husband is dead set on getting a Samoyed. Well, you want an Irish wolfhound? Now, those are very different. I had a Samoyed growing up. His name was Jojo. He was very, very sweet. He was terrified of thunderstorms. Ah! See how, like... Oh, it's time to go? Are you sure? Thank you. And now we do a little... some candy for you. I mean, you low-key can be casually scratching down there when you aren't streaming or on work calls. You make some good points. An Irish wolfhound would be sweet. They're so beautiful. Evolve. Umbreon. Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon! Shiny Umbreon! What a baby! Look at the blue! So pretty! So pretty! Look at the babies! I do want to get all of the evolutions, but this is a good start. Umbreon is one of the best Gen 2 shinies. They can be scary when turning straight towards somebody. Guard dog! Yeah, they can be scary. They're huge. I'm happy with that. Back into the shiny box you go, my darlings. Bulbasaur! We'll swap you out. And then let's go to our satchel. Whee! Thank you. Evolve! Evolve! Hi, Alex. How are you doing? Thank you for collecting your daily whisker. Oh, he's so cute. I love... Evolve again! Evolve again! Go, go, go! Look at the little teethers. I love the little teeth. Just like... Oh, what a pretty baby. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. Okay, what else was I gonna do? I was gonna grab... Change held item. Put in satchel. And then we're gonna give it to you. I want you to have this. There you go, baby. You're going to shiny hunt Riolu and Eevee. Exciting! Look at our Venusaur. Look at her. Look at her. She's just a baby. All the megas. I do want a shiny Guardy. I think that'd be sick. And a shiny Absol. And a shiny Charizard. I want them all. I want them all. Love shiny Absol. Kelsey just got a shiny Absol. She said it took her forever. We're gonna get our whole shiny team a-going. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. All right, let's see what we got today. Nope. We could do shiny electric guys. We haven't done them yet. No. A shiny Pikachu. Side mission, side mission. Oh, this might be good. A shiny Amara would be cool. Let's do it. A shiny Onyx. Just like thinking out loud. Love how I did the theme song and you were humming to the Poke Rap. It is what it is. I have realized, I've come to realize, and I think streaming has helped me realize this, I sing a lot. There's always a song in my head. Always. Do 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 do. Oh. Is it over here? Yeah. Yeah. 6 minutes, 18 minutes, 11 minutes, 7 minutes, 9 minutes. I feel like I don't want to use this. I want to use this for something else. So I think we'll go with this. Hello, how are you? Sorry, internet at work being stupid. Oh, you're fine, Alex. I hope you're having a good day. Literally me in a nutshell. That was like one of the first things Eric said to me when we moved in together. He was like, we've been together for 3 years, but we hadn't lived together yet. And he was like, how did I not know you sang so often? And I was like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Let us go. You should have known what you were getting yourself into with me, truly. Truly, we should have known. Oh, God. Hey, now, is this necessary? It's gonna be like this. Oh, my God. Wrong way. Oh, my gosh, there's so many of them. I did all the required work you had to do for the day and it's only 9 a.m. Hell yeah, Shrilly. This is gonna be one of these. I love the sound they make. It's very Jurassic Park of them. Not her. Sorry, my bad. Whoops. Oops. Oops. I love the sound. Drea, hello, good morning. Welcome to the land of the living. How are you doing, my darling? How are you doing, my darling? Yo, I discovered all the retro games yesterday. Like, I discovered I could download them onto my Switch too. And I started last night playing, oh my gosh, what was it? Pokemon, is it XD, the Gale of Darkness? Lurking while I get some lunch. You're learning stuff? We're just, shiny hunting to the best of our ability. Which just means resetting. You saw that? Well, it's been... I've only played it for like an hour. Gale of Darkness. But yes, that's what I was playing. I was figuring it out. Oh, it changes every time. It's confusing, Viper. It's so confusing, but it's fun. It is fun. Colosseum and Gale of Darkness are so cool. It's on your list to play. Yeah, it changes every time. There's like, some of them stay the same. There's like 5 or 6 maps when you go into the hyperspace. What are you shiny hunting? These bad boys. Amaras. We got 3 shiny Bulbasaurs. Julia! Fossil Mons! Good morning to you, my darling. I'm confusion. Please send help. What is confusing you? I can potentially help. I actually can't promise that I can help, to be honest with you. I might actually do the opposite of helping. Ah! Can we all chill? Not me, just getting struck by lightning. Was to buy the fossil before the DLC. The only way was to buy. I watched somebody do that. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Mystic Fates. I like to bop into his stream sometimes, but he was doing a Professor Oak run, and so he was doing the getting all the shiny fossils from from that. Oh, you said something about being confused, so I memed it. I'm always confused. I live my life in a state of confusion, honestly. It's great. It's a great time. I love the sounds they make. They make me so happy, just like screeching into the abyss. All right. Everybody is back at work today, so do we think my day, I'm gonna get randomly bombarded with messages? We'll find out. We'll find out. Yo, I don't know why my stomach is grumbling today. I attempted to make a grilled cheese yesterday because we had a lot of cheese. And so I put it in between 2 slices of sourdough and stuck it in the air fryer. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty disappointed. I just did Gouda, but I also have white cheddar. So I think today we're gonna try it again, but with multiple cheeses. I'm always confused. I never know what's going on. Literally, that's how I live my life, in a state of confusion. A shiny Fima Alpha Amara was the toughest and rarest shiny in the game, but then the DLC came out. Who is the rarest now? Out of somebody else doing the Professor Oak challenge. It seemed hard. It seemed very time consuming. And I wasn't even sure if I'd have the patience to do this. To me, I was like, I'm gonna have to talk so much. I'm gonna have to be so entertaining. Like, that was my biggest concern, is like, I would have to be entertaining. We miss you, Queen. Bye, Summers. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. We do miss Julia. Hold on. Ahem. For our girl. Boop. If you're not following Julia, what are you doing? I miss everyone so much. Yes, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and your health comes first. What is the Professor Oak challenge? Shrill, I actually do think you can shout people out. If you're looking for another job while Julia is not streaming and you need to mod for somebody, I'm pretty sure I have it so anybody can shout out anybody. Maybe I'll change that in the future, but I do have it that way. I think. Maybe I don't, but maybe I do. I really don't know. All right. Temp job for Shrilly. Just in case Shrilly was like, man, I haven't had to do anything recently. Basically means you catch and evolve everything you can before each gym. Yeah, and then the shiny Professor Oak challenge is you have to catch the shinies. The shiny version. Your first job was a temp. My first job was a lifeguard. I'll do a little look around in a little bit. Yeah, it was Ryan Howard from The Office. That's funny. Somebody asked me if I got interns at my job, and I just was like, no, I am the intern. If I am the full-time employee and the intern and the temp, if somebody quits, I apparently am just all of it. I was just about to say, bro, is Ryan from The Office? Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to do. All right, let's see. Nope. Uh-oh. Okay, I can't make it through. Can you help me? No, like, brother. What? Excuse me? Jeez, why was that so hard for you to do? Good lord. There's a Frigibax in the PCG. How do I get up quickly? I'm trying to get up quickly. Let's do this, shall we? Oh no, you're out of balls. You're out of balls. R.I.P. Okay, you gotta go away. You're bothering me with your existence. Oh, hell no. My sunburn itches. You know what's sad is it's probably gonna peel right when I get to the beach again. Because my sunburns have a bad habit of like, I think I'm going to get tan and then 2 weeks later, boom, it all peels off and I'm pale again. It's a vicious cycle, actually. It's a vicious cycle. I think the sunscreen we used was just bad because everybody got sunburnt. So what's bothering you? You existing. Oh. Boo. Boo. Yay, Drea! Such speed. I can't tan because every time I try it ends up peeling off. Yep. Welcome to my life. I'm gonna hear the Amara scream in my sleep. How do I get up to the roof? Oh! I forgot you guys were a thing. My god, there's so many of them. Holy moly. And none of you wanted to be shiny? That's so rude. We didn't give ourselves enough time. Charizard, get up here. Brother. Get this for me. Holy moly, look at all of these guys. There's like 1,000 of them. And none of you wanted to be shiny? Not a single one of you. You all said, no, couldn't be me. There's 1,000 of you. I just brewed cinnamon flavored coffee and added in peppermint mocha creamer, and it tastes like Christmas. Christmas in July, baby. Dang, we're gonna run out of time. We didn't find a single shiny in here. That's rude. That's really rather rude. Rip, rip, rip. I guess we'll go check on some onyxes again. That was so many of them. That was crazy. Christmas all day, every day. Woot woot. We love Christmas. We love Christmas. Oh man, I always get lost in these. Always get lost. That's okay. Christmas in July is still valid. All the stores have Halloween stuff? Are you kidding me already? Nope. I sometimes get random urges to listen to Christmas music. Summerween! Not the Summerween. Summerween, Summerween! Alright, let's go check out this side mission. I need a break. I need a break. Isn't Halloween in 3 months? Shh. Shh. I'm not ready for it to be winter again. I'm not ready for it to be winter again. Winter lasts 10,000 years here. I literally come out of winter feeling like frickin' Bane from Batman. I was born in the darkness and forged in the darkness. Halloween is cool. I do like Halloween though. Hi Ramos, how you doing? Its cutting edge has gotten dull. I'm not ready for winter, but I'm done with the Texas summer and the high electric bill. That's fair. Winter now, please. I can't take another 30 degrees Celsius day. Oh, yeah, that's fair. You have to do the voice. I will not. I will not be doing the voice. Thank you, though. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. What do you mean? I think I have a puppetar. Why is this kid just looking around? It's so creepy of me. Defeat the requester using only a single puppetar. Aye. Okay. Stand by. Let's put you guys there. And then let's do this and this and this and... Oh. I don't have one. Never mind. Thank you for getting your daily whisker. Didn't you get snow in May? I did get snow in May. I got a lot of snow in May. Like a ton. 30 degrees Celsius is like spring weather. Yeah, but some of us don't have AC. So my electric bill has been very low because I don't have AC. It's currently 54 degrees Celsius. Celsius. Fahrenheit here. I was like, man, I'd be on literal fire. Last month? No, I did not get snow last month. I was joking about it, but we didn't actually get snow. We did not actually get snow. Dang, I hate when things are in the sewers. I never know what to do with that. Oh, no, this is fine. We gotta make some donuts here soon. You have an 8-stream streak, but I only have... Listen. The whiskers are new. They're very new. 54 Celsius, I would be dead. Especially without AC. Us poor Norwegians aren't made for this. Side mission. Complete your mission. I love cold weather. I can never survive. I was like, I thought you were just like saying I can never survive in Arizona. And I was like, don't you live in California? I'm pretty sure California is pretty daggone hot. What is happening here? That 2 is better than 1. I choose Mega Evolutions. Let me balance it. Your light winter's weather would shut down all of Texas because we don't know how to act in that much low temperature. That's valid. That's very true. I do live in California, but you have AC. Ah, yes. That's fair. We do not. But again, it's 54 degrees here, and it's 7:30 in the morning. So, like, it'll get up to maybe... Today it's going to be cooler. It'll probably get up to 70 max. My nose is itchy. Ugh. Okay. I also go up to the cooler parts to escape the heat. Yeah, that's fair. Because you got that... The Pacific Ocean, for one, is always cold. It's always a chilly. 70-degree weather sounds beautiful. Yeah, it is. I mean, I love living up here. I can't even lie to you. Look, it's our girl, Megara. Her friends call her Meg. Gardevoir! I only get 1? Are you kidding me? In Ohio, it's either -25 or 110. Julia gets the worst of both worlds. That's crazy that was that. That worked so fast. Ah, yes. Ohio, the armpit of America. The armpit of America. You couldn't even defeat my Guardy. So, you love Raichu, Mega X, and Y. They're just babies. It's gonna be 80 today. Ooh, so it's cooling off for you. It's cooled off for me too. It was like 75 yesterday, and then we got rain, and now it's cool. And our house was like 68 last night while we were sleeping. It was lovely. It is smelly. I really have not been to Ohio much. I went to Columbus because that's where my trade show is in September. But other than that, I've never been to Ohio. My trade show's in Columbus, so I did a site visit. 2 site visits. I've been to Columbus twice, but just like the convention center. That's really it. Today in Texas, we're expecting a high of 100 degrees, 103. And I'm doing weird dances to try to summon the rain. Yay! And now we leave. You shiny hunted a shiny alpha Pikachu to evolve it into one of those. Let me out of here! Let me out! Help! The only shiny alpha we have is Shroodle. Another side mission. Man, I haven't done many of these side missions. Let's see who's out and about. Was there somebody over here I was interested in? I was interested in potentially shiny hunting a shiny Pikachu. A shiny Pikachu. I'm trying to do some of these side missions like at the same time, if they're easy. Your strategy. The whims of fate. I have more exclamation points on my map than other symbols. I know. Listen. Speed. I just... Okay, guys. Chill out, please. Please relax. Cyclozoom. I'm ready. My engine's roaring. She's purring, actually. My engine doesn't roar, she purrs. People in your Discord were like, how are you awake so early? And you're like, I'm watching Taylor and Cheddar on twitch.com. Plus, like, it's so nice having a lay in bed streamer to watch. I love laying in bed watching people stream. It's just so like... Oh. There's a Phoebus in the PCG. It's so nice. It's so relaxing. I want the Phoebus. So speedy. Oh, poor thing. As you should. T. That's it. Exactly. What? I'm on the TV. I'm famous. She's a streamer. She's a Twitch star. OMG. I love putting people on my TV too. Or like on my dual monitors, they get the big monitor and then I work off the other monitor in my little laptop. So fun. Cyclozoom. A party. Okay, I have to pee. So, we're gonna take a short break. I'm gonna pee. Enjoy some music. I can't put live streams on TV, but I will put VODs on your TV. Yeah, that's fair. I do that too. Did I catch it? Did I catch it? Oh, thank God. Phew. Go piss, girl. Okay. BRB. Let me put on some music for you guys to jam out to. So I'll burb. I'm back. Hello. Burb. You don't say burb? I say it all the time. It's just like, I don't know, easy. It's just easy. Let me pause the music. I added some commands to my stream deck so I can just press buttons. Don't forget to fish today, Julia. I'll start doing this now. I like that everybody is stealing this. Of course, Dre already says it. We're like twins. 25 minutes to get some Pikachus. Deal. We can work with that. I have to get up now. Boo, don't. Or you could just not. A golden red eye Rud. Also, shout out to Drea. Drea got a job. Got a job offer, I should say. And is accepting, I assume. So if you're not playing Drea. I can't even speak this morning, y'all. We're just having a morning. If you're not following Our dear friend Dream Sauce, what are you doing? You should be. Good times, good times. Shrill, you should play Jackbox Saturday if you do Jackbox games. Ooh, we should do a Jackbox Discord night. We should do a community Discord night. Man. Ah, the things I would do for you guys if I didn't have to work full time. The things I would do for you all. The dream to not work full time. Yay, Drea! Woot woot! Everybody, we'll put some hype in the chat for Drea getting a job. Woohoo! Joining the corporate world with the rest of us. The rest of us. Yeah, wave those glow sticks around. Okay. We gotta figure out where everybody is in here. What do we need to do also? Because I need some berries, so I need to destroy some Pokeballs, collect, and catch. Okay. Let's bring Gardevoir out. Can you just do a little blast from the past there? So there's the way to get onto the roof. Easy enough. That's big boy. Okay. Okay. Up we go. There's these guys. Wait. Can I get over there? I want the big ball. All right, catch that for me. Thank you. Yes, Drea. Yes, good job. Good job with the hype. Good job with the hype, y'all. All right, I've got my teams pulled up. I'm ready. I'm ready to see any messages that come through. But we get to stream again tomorrow, y'all, because Eric's going to work, which means I'll be awake early, which means we're going to hop back into Scarlet and Violet tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. So, Drea, if you're getting ready for your day, pack your copy of Scarlet. Pack that copy. Because if you do it today, you won't have to remember tomorrow. Gotcha. I need to do some more raids. I need to do some more raids. I'll do that this afternoon. Try to get some raids done. I'm buying the Switch 2 this afternoon. Let's go. Let's go, Shrilly. And Loki, I'm probably gonna buy a mic. Hell yeah. I love this for you. Look at them all. What do they look like, Shiny? Anybody want to tell me? Any info? Besides the fact that there's so freaking many of them. Hey. For Saturday, Shrilly's gonna be a streamer. Ahem. Shout out Shrilly for one day and one day only. Yeah, but if you get the setup ready, you might as well just keep going. You might as well keep going. They were last playing some exclamation point. Some woo. Shrilly the streamer. He's a streamer. He's a Twitch star. He don't run away when it gets hard. Well, you'll also use the mic for work. I do not use any. They get to use, for all work meetings, I will be using the crappy things that they provide to me. They do not even get to see my beautiful mic over here. She is reserved for my personal use only because my personal ass paid for her. Same with my not as nice camera situation. I do want to get a better camera. That might be a next year thing though. I just feel like when I look back or like I pull clips and stuff, this camera for some reason comes out, and maybe it's just like how my VODs go. Dr. Jules, hello! Hello. You like my camera? It's just like a Logitech. It's fine. And he's wonderful shinies. You use your big work monitor for streaming and then your tiny personal monitor for work. Hey, that's the way to do it. My dual monitors came from work. And I'm wondering at what point I get to just keep those. Obviously send the work laptop back, but friendship. Low-key, you need a new camera as well. Like, this one's totally fine. It works. But I want one that, like, autofocuses and all of that. This, I have to turn the autofocus off because it thinks it can autofocus, but unfortunately, it just cannot. I almost called you Juju when I saw you pop in here, but then I was like, I don't know if I know you like that yet, you know? I don't know if that's okay. But I just hear Drea talking to you all the time. Ah! That was dumb. Down we go, I suppose. Gardevoir, can you handle that for me? Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. Okay. Andy, thank you so much for the follow. You should say this monitor is from an old job and they did not make you send it back. Oh, exciting. Why are you awake so early? You're yelling at him sometimes. It happens. Work. Boo, work. Eric, when he's here while I'm streaming, he thinks it's so funny. I'll keep, because here's a little tidbit for you all. Your team stays green if your phone is on the app. So what I do is I put my stream up, I put myself up on my phone over top of Teams so that I stay green. So everybody thinks that, well, I am actually available. But so I'm online and available if anybody needs me. And then I just, yes. I figured if anybody here did that, it would be Shrill. Because it keeps you active. I don't know. I didn't make the rules. I just abuse them. It's a great time. You pop me out on the app. Yep. That's what I do too. And he'll like look and he's like, you're on Teams right now? And I'm like, yes, of course. Listen. Tidbits with Taylor. Plus, then it looks like, because then I'm on Teams like 9 hours a day and it looks like I just do an incredible job. Ooh, there's a Braviary in the PCG if anybody's lurking and playing. You especially do that when you need to restart your laptop. Oh, when you have to clock in. I don't have to clock in and out at least. What's up, Soul Slayer Lee? Howdy meowdy, as Cheddar would probably not ever say because he can't talk, but oh my gosh, Julia, you missed it too. Cheddar tried to jump up onto the desk this morning and missed. He did not make it onto the desk. He halfway made it up and then he landed back on the ground. It was great. It was so funny. And then he got embarrassed and I had to pick him up and place him. I'm an event planner, so I can be pretty vague, but I'm an event planner for a trade association, so I plan like conferences and trade shows for them. ADP, I clock it on ADP and then immediately restart. That's fair. That's valid. Hope everyone is well today. I hope you are well today. Happy Thursday. So yeah, it is nice because I get to work remote, but I do have to travel. I know, poor Cheddared. Chedward. Little cheddar cheese, just misjudging his jumps. One time, that reminds me, we were living, he has one of those hammocks that we like suction cup to the window, right? And so we had one that we had suction cupped to the window and we cracked the window one day and literally just, it was like a 2-inch difference, but he's like me, right? I cut corners so close, like I have bruises all over because I cut them a little too close or something moves like an inch out of where it's supposed to be and I clip it. That's what happened to him. He like missed because we moved the hammock up 2 inches and he misjudged his jump. It's a good time. Probably not a good time for him. You found out this week that Ollie's dramatically afraid of balloons. Oh my god. That's actually so funny. Poor boy. They make so many sounds. Hold on. We're looking. What do you guys look like, Shiny? Not that. Dang, this is a big map. What are we shiny hunting? Well, we were allegedly shiny hunting a Pikachu, but I have not been able to find one in this map yet. We got 3 Bulbasaurs earlier today, though, so that was exciting. 2 of them were female. So now one of them's in our party. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. Poor Chetty. Poor Ollie. Dramatically afraid of balloons. It's so funny. I put my pants on backwards, so that's how my morning's going. Well, sometimes we have those mornings. Yesterday, I forgot to put coffee grounds in the coffee maker, so we just had hot water. And then, after we did put coffee grounds and we remade the coffee, Eric dropped it so that there was coffee all over the floor. And then I learned that when he got to work, he dropped his cup of coffee at work too. So yesterday was just a bad day to be coffee in the Cheddar household. The sheep are pink. That's cute. We love pink sheep. The day before yesterday when I finished my workout, I put my shirt on backwards. And then you walked out of the gym and everybody judged you. I'm so kidding. People, that did not happen. I'm sure nobody noticed. It wasn't noticeable, but you also work out from home. Okay. Anybody see a Pikachu anywhere? Where are you guys gonna be? Oh, they're over here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Beep, 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 beep. Nope. I'm gonna go with no. Come here, Gardevoir. I need you in here. I need you over here, my darling. Back at it. Last week I brewed a pot of coffee, but forgot to put the... Oh no. The carafe under the drip and just brewed it directly onto my counter. No. I heard my mom chuckle, so I think she noticed. It's pretty funny. I've gone to work with my shirt inside out before. That's really funny. But like, is it one of those blouses where it like looks very similar both ways? I don't think I've ever done it, but I've definitely had dreams. Okay, for some reason in my dreams, like, it's not that I'm always like in my underwear or something's wrong. It's that I don't have shoes. I like didn't wear shoes to work, which is such a weird thing. But that's like what it always is I don't have shoes on, or I left my shoes at home, or I'm going somewhere without my shoes. And I don't know why it's always the shoes, but it's always the shoes. Back in college one day, you went to school where you saw the sticker of the size left on the... I've definitely done that. Definitely like walked out of the house and been like, oh, there's tags here. There's a tag on here. Whoops. You didn't notice until the very end of the day. The shirt looked somewhat the same inside out, but the buttons... Yep. Mm-hmm. That would be noticeable indeed. Yes. Listen, sometimes we just got to do what we got to do to show up. They should just be happy that you were there that day. They should just be happy that you were there that day. You know what shoe needs to come back? Heelys. Heelys rocked. I loved Heelys. I was low-key like a Heely queen. They should make dress shoe Heelys. Yes. Can't listen to audio, but what are your top 3 Pokemon of all time? Oh, God. Let me think. I'm gonna go with... I don't know, man. What are my top 3? Definitely Sprigatito because of our sweet baby grass cat Cheddar. We love Turtwig. Man, I really am a grass girl, aren't I? And then who else do I really truly love? I mean, let's see here. Let's go with that. Locking it in. Imagine how efficient we'd be rolling around the office. I'd just be rolling by people's doors. The open doors. Just like, hello, goodbye. Not to mention the tag was sticking out the back of my neck. That's the worst. Not the tag. Oh, when I worked at the zoo, I would have been so efficient in Heelys. Holy moly, so efficient. I would have just been zipping around. The animals would have been like, oh. That's probably why Heelys weren't allowed there, to be honest. We had some little baby animals who just were scared of their own shadow. Amazing idea. I'm down for this. You know what's crazy is making people making people dress up to go to work. To sit in an office and only talk to their coworkers. Like, if you're a guest facing, sure, I can see that, or like a uniform or something. But if you're just sitting in an office and the only people you interact with are other people in the office, who the hell cares? As long as you're not like freaking tits out, I guess. Who cares? That's my opinion. But I work in my pajamas half the time. I actually work whatever I stream in, although sometimes I will put my sleep shirt, which is really just Eric's old shirts that he doesn't want anymore. Or that don't fit him anymore. Because he's taller than he was when he was younger, I guess. I don't know, man. He used to be scrawny, I think. And he's still kind of... he's not scrawny. But he does run a lot. But a lot of his older shirts that don't fit him anymore, I get, which is great because they're so soft. I don't know what it is about men's t-shirts, but they are way softer than any t-shirt I buy. It's crazy. It's unfair. All right, let's see. Sad. That's fine. Down we go. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Oh my god. Back up we go. Let's try this again without falling off the roof, shall we? Are there any Pikachu over there? Yes. I'm back. I just finished eating breakfast. What'd you eat for breakfast? Share with the class. Don't be shy. We're all curious. We all want to know. Really? There's just one of you down there? Interesting. None of you look pink to me. How? Can you do this, please? Thank you. Good lord. Sometimes I really just wonder about these things. Blueberry pancakes. Ugh. I love blueberry pancakes with hash brown eggs. With hash browns and eggs. I was like, what is... My brain really stalled out there for a second. It was like, what the heck is a hash brown egg? But hash browns and eggs. Hash browns and eggs. I love blueberry pancakes. We only make Kodiak cakes these days, which is fine. Kodiak cakes are good, but they're not as good as like, oh my gosh, IHOP. So if you don't have an IHOP, it's the International House of Pancakes. Fun fact, I was not allowed to we did not go to IHOP when I was a kid because my dad was a cop. And he used to say, like, he used to call it the International House of Prisoners because apparently the IHOP in our town would just hire all the felons when they got out, which honestly, at least like somebody was hiring them. How else are they supposed to get back on their feet? But my dad was worried one of them would recognize him. So we weren't allowed, like, we never went to IHOP. Anyway, when I got older, I started going to IHOP and their Cinna-Stack pancakes. They're like cinnamon roll pancakes. They are the greatest. I don't think they have them anymore. It's like the most tragic thing that's ever happened. I haven't been in IHOP in years. So good. They're so good. I love their pancakes. They're just so good. Anyway, that's the story about the IHOP in my town. I'd kill for a cinnamon roll. Me too. I love a good cinnamon roll. I love a good cinnamon roll. Cinnamon rolls are so good. Eric's mom makes the best cinnamon rolls, and then she like sends them to us for Christmas every year. It's like my favorite thing. I wish he got some for his birthday. Damn, I should have asked. What's up, Spice of Mike? Happy Thursday. How you doing? How you doing? Cinnamon rolls. She also makes like the best bread, and she makes it with like cinnamon sugar butter. And she pours the cinnamon sugar into the butter until the butter is literally cinnamon colored. Like, it's so good. And she makes it for me every time I come and visit because we don't make it for ourselves. And then I'll eat that for dinner. I'll have like 5 slices of cinnamon butter bread. Not bad. Well, now I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm not going to lie. Talking about all this pancakes and cinnamon rolls and bread. It's so good. And like, I didn't know brown sugar cinnamon was like a thing other people did. I really thought that that was just something we did because we made it ourselves. I don't think you can buy brown sugars. I bet you can now, but I don't think you could. No! I don't think you could buy brown sugar cinnamon. So like, we would make it with like cinnamon and brown sugar in an old shaker bottle. I did it again. Back up we go. Whoops. Going to lurk. Have a good meeting, Shirley. Get up there, lady. Have a good meeting. Bye, Shirley. I'll miss you. There's a Wallimer in the PCG. Ooh, Get yourself up here. Good lord, lady. Man, there's so many of these guys, and not a single one has been shiny. Can you jump off of this or no? No, I guess not. Let me throw a little pokey catch in there. Anybody? Anybody? Nope. Poor little scaredy cats. I'll probably be back soon. You don't think it'll be a long meeting? What are my meetings today? I think I have one at 11 and I have one at 1. Yep, that's exactly when they are. And they're both an hour long. Ugh. That's okay. That's 2 hours of my day that are spoken for. Tell me you have to leave soon because you have a Taylor and Cheddar stream to attend to. Yeah, we need you here. You're my temp. My temp. Dang. I feel like I heard Cheddar, but I don't see him. I don't know where he is. He's just a guy doing little guy things, I guess. Man, now I am hungry. Usually I try not to eat till lunchtime, but I might have to break that. I might try to make another grilled cheese today. Letting the temp do whatever he wants on his first day. Hashtag fired. Eric has an intern right now at work. And he's like, definitely doesn't want to work at this company. So Eric's like, it's been great. He'll just do whatever I ask and he'll try to take shortcuts around things, but he'll still get it done and do it right. Or if I need him, he's like, if I asked him to do this training for me because I didn't want to do it, he would take the training online for me. Now Eric is, he wants to be like, stick it to the man, I do what I please. But then when it comes down to it, that's not who he is. He doesn't function that way. He's a little play by the books kind of guy. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, the intern is great. We're gonna take him out. I think he's like going into his last year of college, so he's 21 or 22. I think we'll take him out for drinks before he heads back to school. I'm pumped that I'm making friends, though. Okay, and my neighbor, she's so freaking cute. She's like, I don't know, you know how you just see people sometimes and you're like, man, you're just like, I don't know, not necessarily who I aspire to be, but like, she just looks like a little mountain fairy princess. She's got like really curly hair. She's so cute. She's so just like petite and small and like kind. And she has like a really soft spoken voice. And I'm like, man, I'm too abrasive for that. But if I could be like you, I would be. You are like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I could just be talking gibberish over here. But she was one of those people, like, I met her because she was working at the coffee shop. And I was like, I want to be your friend. And then I learned she lives 2 houses down from me. And listen, there's not a lot of young people who live on my street. It's really mostly old people or people who are like generational, have lived up on this mountain for years and years and years. People don't move to my town, right? Like, it's not a destination. It's a small town of 200 where I have to walk down to the post office. Jess! Hello! How are you? How was your stream? Let me give you a shouty. 1 second. All right, let me do both. I can do this. Woohoo! You're playing Legend CA. How was it? Tell us all about it. How is it going? Thank you for the raid. If you need to raid and run, take care of yourself. Do whatever you need to do, but we are more than happy to have you. And we do want to hear all about everything that you were doing. We want to hear. Share with the class. Very good stream. Oh, hell yeah. You defeated Philippe and the Super Saiyan Barbarical. I can never say barbarical. I really struggle with it for some reason. That's awesome. That's so happy for you. Do you guys see me? What? Okay, anyway. Where's the sheep? You guys don't look pink. You also evolved and caught many new friends for your home decks. We love to see it. We love to see that. Are any of you pink sheep? Pink sheep time! I know. We're honestly looking for any shinies. We've had some bad luck. We had good luck on our first shiny hunt of the day, but our luck seems to have worn out. Now we're struggling, but I do want a pink sheep. I adore the Mareep noises. Me too. Me too. Don't mind me dying over here. But good. I'm glad your stream was good. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, some people were supposed to register for their, like, this is work talk, but they're supposed to register for the event that's coming up, and they're not freaking... Oh, wait, hold on. Did they both register? Ooh, maybe I spoke too soon. Who is this? Who registered? Who is this? Oh, okay. Wait a second. I don't think I was waiting on them to register. Whatever, man. You know what? They registered. We'll take it. They did what they were supposed to do. Moving along. You want a shiny hunt in the Scarlet Violet event. Many shiny water mons. Yeah, we played yesterday and we're gonna go back to Scarlet Violet tomorrow. But I realized while I was playing yesterday that I hadn't finished all the post-game stuff, so I didn't get the raid. Like, I can't do the raids yet, the event raids. So I've been working on that. So hopefully tomorrow we can actually do the Magikarp raid, and then we'll start shiny hunting some, or just looking at all the Watermon, seeing what we can see. But I'm a little, yeah, we gotta get to Dragon. I know. Trust me, we'll get it. I just gotta lock in tomorrow. Probably lock in a little bit this afternoon after work and see what we can do. But that's kind of the plan there. I appreciate it. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow morning. Hopefully. That's the plan, at least. I gotta do a couple more 5-star raids, I think. I was too busy, like, I have a bad habit of hopping straight into the DLC without doing any of the post-game stuff, and then I forget that there's post-game stuff, and then it is what it is. So, we'll work on it. But for now, let's try to find a little pink sheep for us. Let's try to get ourselves a little pink sheep. Shall we? I do feel like we have good conversations when we are shiny hunting, because it is so redundant and just like over and over and over again. It's less for me to get distracted by as well. So I feel like I'm actually better at finishing conversations when we're doing this, because typically if we're like playing a storyline, I get distracted by what they're saying, or I'm not paying attention to what they're saying, and then I don't know what I'm doing at all. I have no idea where we go or what we're doing or what the goal is. Chat also might spot, it's happened a couple of times. Or what's also happened is we heard a shiny that was like in an alleyway and we like couldn't find it, and chat helped me find it. And I think their ears, all y'all's got better, like, your ears are trained. A little more trained than my ears. Thanks for collecting your daily whisker. So I'm just like, I keep beep bopping away. Or I'm yapping and I just don't hear a thing. And you guys are like, hey! That's why you like doing Mario Kart? Because you can yap away while driving. I'm thinking about, in September, since I'm abandoning everybody for a week, doing another, like, longer, like, I don't want to, like, put a time to it, because I don't know exactly, like, what I'm looking to do, but, oh, man, I forget, I can't go over there. A longer stream again, like, let's just say, for the sake of it, like, a 12-hour stream or something. Playing some Mario Kart or doing something like that as something in there. Something to do in that day. I don't know. I had a lot of fun doing the last streamathon I did. And I had COVID doing it, so I'm like, if I do it not dying from COVID, maybe I'll have fun and can do something a little more interactive. I don't know. I'm just spitballing out here. 12 hours of Taylor and Chedward. I like to do it on a weekend that, like, Eric's gone and I'm here alone, because then I can just, like, bum out. And I, like, go pick up some takeout, and yeah. I don't know. I've been toying with the idea, because my trade show is in September, and I know Twitch does their whole, like, discounts for September or whatever. And so I'm not planning on doing anything big. Like, I don't have goals, and I hate doing stuff like that. But I think it would be fun to do, like, some fun days where we stream for longer and we do different games. I don't know. We're in the early stages of brainstorming and thinking and planning. But that'll also give me enough content to keep posting while I'm gone, because, you know, the grind never stops. The grind never stops. Ah! Just thinking out loud here, though. I don't know. I also, now that I've discovered I have all of these old retro games on my Switch, we might play, we might start a Zelda game, too. We might start a Zelda game here. Like Wind Waker or Majora's Mask. Because I have both of those. I have both of those. But we're also gonna start Arceus soon. So, like, there's just so many things. There's so many games and not enough time to play them. And that's crazy. How long am I streaming today? Probably not that much longer, honestly. I will probably finish out this. That was a time indeed. I haven't played it yet. I have a tendency to go out of order with things. And be behind on things. So now, in my defense, I was living in a van this time 2 years ago. And I think that didn't help, because I couldn't play any games. I didn't have my Switch with me. I didn't have anything. But I'll probably have to go in like 20-ish minutes, because today's a pretty busy day as far as work is concerned. And that way, like, I can try to get as much done as I can today and stream longer tomorrow, if that makes sense. So we'll see. That's my plan, at least. But yeah, that's the next game. I threw a poll in my Discord, and Arceus overwhelmingly is the winner. People love the idea of me playing Arceus next. There's a Centret in the PCG for anybody lurking. Discord has spoken. Discord has spoken. I think it's like everybody said yes to that one. I don't know. So that'll be the next Pokemon game we play. But I definitely want to try and play a couple more before Wednesday. Winds and Waves comes out. And then obviously like Pokopia, they're gonna drop their DLC here soon. Fields of Mystria comes out soon. Oh my gosh, y'all, there's just not enough time in the day. We're still working through Subnautica. There's so many things. I do want to finish Subnautica. I gotta lock in on that game. People are very passionate about that game. I've noticed. I've learned. You're so excited. I haven't touched Fields of Mystria. I've been waiting for the full release. So I am also pretty excited for Fields of Mystria to full release, and I'll pop in and play that for a little while and maybe add that. There's just not enough days in the week for all the things I want to do. You know? Okay. Let's try. Let's try again. So many games, such little time. I know, especially when you have to work. Especially when you have a full-time job. Let's go. Look, guys! Pink sheep! Look at the baby! Get over here. Thank you! Pink sheep! Pink sheep! Shiny! Oh my gosh. They're just screaming at me. Okay, I'm coming over here. Are these guys? Anybody good down here? No. What do they look like, shiny? I don't think I know. I don't even know what I'm looking for with them. So many Helioptile. Not a single shiny one. You finally managed to snag a part-time job. Woohoo! You're just happy to be able to work at last. That's fair. Wanted to see if there are any other pink sheep down there. There's not. They're red? Oh, that's low-key kind of scary. That's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. All right, back to it. We got our pink sheep. Congrats on the job. You have 3 games on your Switch. What 3 games have you not played yet, Goku? Welcome back, Shrilly. What 3 games? How was your 18-minute meeting? Not that Julia was counting or anything. Not that Julia was, like, keeping track. Of exactly how many minutes Shrill was gone. Oh, guys. My tailbone's still sore. I cannot. My tailbone... I had one of the people who went rafting with us send me a video of this guy jumping off a cliff, I think it was the same cliff. It looked very similar, but he basically belly flopped, and he just said it could have been worse. I was like, it could have been. It also could have been better. Welcome back. Dre and Shrill, both coming back at the same time. It was a bad sigh. I just have to, like, sit not directly on my tailbone. Drea's back! Drea's back. Back again. You can get a free shiny Mareep as a side quest. Well, I got one the hard way. Dragon Ball Z, Hollow Knight, Resident Evil 6. I have the physical copy of Hollow Knight. I don't know, guys, it just wasn't for me. I hate to say that, but I didn't vibe with it. I struggle to vibe with it. I know people love it. I struggle to vibe with it. But it might have also just been the time I was like trying it out. I don't know. Side quest. But yeah, we got ours. Here she is. Yo! Julie Cooley. I like that. Well, hello? Where are you? There you are. Where are you? Here you go. You can come right here. See? Here's our shiny box, minus you. You, my darling, can come over here for now. So that these guys are back in the shiny box. Move you to here. Ta-da! Look at our shinies. They're all so cute. What are you hunting? We're hunting Pikachu. We're hunting Pikachu. Baller name. Exactly, Alex. You get it. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know if we'll be successful, but we're out here, we're trying. We're out here doing our best. It is what it is. It is what it is. I need to stretch. Good lord. I'm getting old, y'all. I have to stretch like every day. So I'm not in just, my back doesn't hurt. My neck doesn't hurt anymore. I'm telling ya, it could have been bad. I feel like I actually got very lucky with just injuring my tailbone and giving myself whiplash. I feel like I could have like injured my spine. So now I'm a little dramatic, but I do feel like it was a tough look. It was just so tall. I kept falling. And then I just leaned back instead of did my little pencil dive like I should have. And I was the first one to jump. Everybody else was like looking over and they're like, I don't know. And I was like, give me the GoPro. I'm going to do it. And then once I said I was going to do it, I couldn't not jump immediately because then it's like, you can't say you're going to do it and then wimp out. So I just went for it. And then I just kept falling and falling and falling. And I was like, it got to the point where, you know, you're like sitting there thinking and you're like, man, I've been falling for a long time. And then I hit the water and then it's all downhill from that. You have to do ultra stretching. Yeah, Eric also hates stretching. I actually don't mind stretching because I'm pretty flexible, but yeah, I did give myself whiplash. And I didn't know that I had injured my tailbone, Julia. I don't know if you've heard this story. I thought I gave myself the world's biggest wedgie. And I thought that's what the pain was the water took the swimsuit into places the swimsuit should not have gone. And I thought like that's what the pain was. I did not think that it was actually me landing on my... Excuse me. Can you help me out here? Thank you. Yeah, it was a time. It was a time. There's so many of them. So many of you guys. You guys are just every freaking where. Bro needed pliers to get the wedgie out. That's diabolical. Nope. But I did. I was not able to sit on the raft after that. That's why I got sunburnt, is because I was laying on my stomach on the back of the raft and I fell asleep. It was just a tough time. It was so much fun. I had the best time, but it was a tough time to be my back end. We'll put it that way, because not only did it get slammed into the water and a massive wedgie, it also got burnt to a crisp. It's great being me. It's great being me. Truly the best. Dang. Tough times. Tough times indeed. I love this for you. And the thing is, like, this isn't the first time I've fallen on my tailbone. I just am kind of prone to doing it. It happens, unfortunately, pretty frequently. Last time, I fell down this spiral staircase. Hi, Gengar. Good luck. Thank you. It happens to the best of us. It really does. That's why we've decided on carpet upstairs, because we got to keep the spiral staircase carpeted, because I fell down it carpeted. And I only fell like 2 or 3 steps. I really didn't fall that hard, but I did land directly on my tailbone, and it was a good time. It was a great time. I was carrying something. Oh my gosh. And then one time I almost fell down because Cheddar was up. Cheddar was laying up on the top, and he rolled himself through the hole of the of the spiral staircase, because I was standing in the spiral staircase. So luckily I caught him, but this cat just rolled himself right through the hole in the floor. He's crazy. Him and I are a bad combo. He's like the clumsiest cat I've ever met. I'll watch him like try to walk alongside the back of the couch, and he'll slip and his foot will just go down. Look, the whole gang is here. We got Shrilly, we got Gengar, we had Dr. Jules in here. Cheddar wanted to meet Swiss. Swiss cheese. Yeah, I kind of have backed myself into a corner here. If we get another cat, it is probably going to have a cheese name. So, I don't know. It's either going to be named after cheese or some kind of, rock. Sorry, I don't know why that took me so long to think of. My brain just stopped working for a second there. I think Micah's a cute name. Like The Rock. If we had a little girl cat, I think I would name her Micah. But we had a foster cat when we lived in Alabama, and we named her Colby Jack because she was kind of a calico, but kind of not a calico. She looked like if you took an orange cat and a regular tabby and literally like cut and pasted different parts. So she had like orange tabby leg, orange tabby patch on her back, and then the rest of her was just regular tabby. So she was Colby Jack. And then obviously we have Cheddar. My sister's orange cat is named Trout, like the fish. My other sister's cat is named Smudge. All 3 of us have cats. Trout, yeah. Trout's a weird cat, but Trout's a cute cat. I have a picture of Trout and Cheddar together because my sister watched Cheddar while Eric and I were trapezing around the world in our little red van. I'll put it in the Discord. They're 2 best friends. They're besties. Besties, Trout and Cheese. How much time do we have? There's a Zigzagoon in the PCG. An event Zigzagoon. An event Zigzagoon. Okay. I'm bored. Let's go. Let's go! There's so many. Oh, well, I heard it somewhere. I'm assuming it's down here. Yep. Mine. Shiny! We got it! Yay! Alright, let's go check on our Pikachus next. Yay! That was exciting! Mareep, the sheep. I was about to say, if we didn't get a shiny Helioptile, I've seen like 1,000 of them in this today. There are so many. Nice job catching things, everybody. Nope. Back at it. So the only thing we haven't gotten yet is Pikachu. If you haven't done the shiny Mareep quest, I have not done the shiny Mareep quest, but I did get a shiny Mareep in this hyperspace zone. So I do have one. I haven't done any quests. You would be horrified at my map. It's just exclamation points everywhere. It's just exclamation points all over the whole thing. It's pretty chaotic. It's supposed to be shiny locked until the quest is complete? Oh. Maybe it's locked for zone 1. Hello, Chaotic. Hello, RJ. How y'all doing today? Oh, maybe no, I don't think I did it because I think I would know. I don't know. Speaking of chaotic. What? What's chaotic? We did just get a shiny. Not that that was very chaotic. That was actually very calm. What you up to? Just vibing, hanging out. I don't know where my cat is, to be honest with you. I have almost finished my second cup of coffee. I don't know if it's second or third. I like to top it off. I don't like to let it finish before I top it off because then the coffee in the pot is warm and then it warms my coffee back up, you know? I don't know. Maybe I should make some iced coffee for tomorrow. Maybe we could vibe with some iced coffee tomorrow? How do we feel about that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't see him. Usually he's on the couch at this point. He's not. Jedward! Cheddar cheese! Where are you? He's a stinky boy. Oh my gosh, he brought a beetle in yesterday. This cat. He brought a beetle into the house, and it was a big beetle. It was like this big. And then it pinched him. Shocker, because he was probably messing with it, and it thought it was going to die. It pinched him on his tongue, and then he was just going... and like shaking his head around. And I had to go get the beetle and throw it back outside. And then Cheddar was not allowed outside for a little while after that. You just got back from attempting to donate. It failed technically, but because the person didn't set it up right. Oh, you're donating plasma again? But you still got paid. Nice. Yeah, well. It's my own fault for letting him torment the bugs. But he just loves it so much. He loves being outside. Any shinies over here? Nope. Off we go. I think we can probably make it, like, do this a couple more times and then probably see once more if there's any. If there's any shinies. Yeah. He's fine. He did it to himself. I'm like, it is what it is. He's a cat. I'd rather him mess with bugs than birds. But overall, I'd rather him catch and eat mice. My fear is that he's going to catch a mouse and try to bring it inside, but not actually kill it. And then I'm going to have a freaking mouse in my house. And I won't have Eric here because Eric, oh my gosh, did I ever tell you? One time, Eric and I went camping. And there was a mouse in the tent. And the mouse was trying to eat everything, you know, how mice are. It was warm in the tent. There was food in the tent. And this man just freaking stands up, sees the mouse, has his boots on, and stomps on it. Flat, squish, dead, on the ground. And I was horrified. I was ready to break up with him. I was like, this man, it was the craziest thing I ever seen. And I still bring it up because it traumatizes me. And he was like, what did you want me to do? It was eating our food. If you threw it out of the tent, it would just come right back. And I was like, I understand that that was how we handled the situation. And like, that was the best way to handle the situation. I'm allowed to be traumatized because it was in fact traumatizing. Mouse in the house on the couch eating from a pouch. Red flag. I would cry. The woman was too stunned to speak. I literally just stood there with my mouth open, catching flies. That's how crazy it was. That was a rough camping trip. You know, it's bad when we're like driving back and he's like, hey, so we're gonna go to the grocery store. And we'd only been dating for like, I don't even know if we were like a month. We had not been dating for that long, but I had already moved my ass out to Colorado to try, like, see if it would work out. And we were driving back and he was like, hey, so we're going to the grocery store. You can buy whatever you want and I'll cook it for you when we get home. And I was like, ooh, he knows. He knows that was a bad time for us. The other day, a moth came into your apartment and you let it outside because you didn't want to kill it. And Cheddar likes to catch the moths. We've got Cheddar. Cheddar's like a pro bug hunter. If Eric picks up Cheddar and holds him like this and points him towards the walls, Cheddar like scans the walls. He's like searching for bugs. That cat clip you posted of it slapping, that was really funny. Drea wants a daily affirmation. Okay. Your cat brought a live mouse into the house. You're freaking out. Yeah, I would be. Our breaker just tripped. I don't know why it's tripping. It's kind of scary. I don't want my house to catch on fire. At least it wasn't this setup that tripped. Or the one with my Wi-Fi. Okay, let's get your daily affirmation. Let's do it. Ahem. It's going to be this one. It says, find a way, not an excuse. There's your affirmation of the day. Ollie had no interest in the moth. Not a predator. Chaotic, thank you for collecting your daily whisker. That was your affirmation. Find a way, not an excuse. Oh, sorry, I got a text from my mom. My sister and her fiance had to say goodbye to her fiance's dog on Sunday. That's sad. I'll have to text her. Aw. Imagine watching stream and the streamer's house just explodes and stream cuts. That would be terrifying. I did hear the breaker click off and my clock. You might have seen the clock behind me just shut off. We can't figure out. So for some reason, this breaker, it's the one our TV's hooked into, but it's also connected to the outdoor. Noted. You're welcome. It's also connected to the outdoor outlets, and I don't think that they're sealed properly. I will. I'll tell Mama. Taylor chat says hi. She doesn't really understand streaming, but she tries. But no, our breaker, for some reason, it's like the ones in the middle of the house are connected to the ones outside. And so what I think, because we've been getting so much rain, is it's working properly, right? So I think it is just tripping because it's wet. Like guys, I heard it. There it is. Thank you. I take. Thank you for coming along. Okay, let's go back. Julie was gonna read my resume, but now there's no need. Because Drea is employed. But yeah, I gotta figure out what's tripping that breaker. I do think it's just not sealed properly. I mean, the house... I think whoever did the extension to the house did it mostly properly, but there are some weird quirks. There are some weird little quirks to this house. For sure. Okay, we're trying to see the freaking Pikachu. But I can't get over there without falling off the building. But it looks like nothing. Hello, Alex. I do remember the old Pokemon anime. It's not that old, is it? She's so skilled in the art. She reads resumes every day. Dang. Dang. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do 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 do. The art of resume reading. Maybe I'll send you my resume. I'm on the job market again because my job won't pay me more. And I'm doing 2 jobs. Oh yeah, it's definitely lagging. We're dropping frames like a mofo out here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's definitely lagging. My internet wants to hate me today. Send it my way! Deal. Yeah, no, it's not you. We are about gonna wrap up once we finish this hyperspace though, because I think work is gonna be actually busy today. I always refresh after a little. Yeah, my internet likes to do this sometimes. But it's actually pretty bad right now. Let's see. I can close out of that app. I think that me closing apps is gonna help it. It doesn't. And I have good internet too. I paid for the better internet, so it actually really pisses me off. Taylor actually has to work today. Oh no. But Taylor will be back tomorrow. You get me 5 days this week. Isn't that incredible? 5 days. Also, look at this. Ew, ew, get away from me. Ah! Look at this. Hee hee. We're at 393. We're getting close. 5-day Taylor week is insane. Okay, we have limited time. Except Julia. Julia's living her best life with Ollie. We're not worthy. So close. I know. Isn't that exciting? I can't. I'm still mind boggled by that. Oh, look. I just figured I'd finish off this survey while we were at it. Oh, dang. I can't get to that in time. There's a Butterfree in the PCG. I can't get over there. I guess you can get this one. Let's do this. Yeah, now that we're lagging, we'll wrap her up It's fine. You'll see me tomorrow. Don't you worry. You got the cotton candy. I did. We actually did pretty good. Even though my internet wants to lag, we got 2 helioptiles. And 2 Mareeps. Here she is. Sorry. Here he is. All of these guys are shiny. Hell yeah. There we go. We'll start our new shiny box. All right, Hoopla's run out of the donut energy. Just finished work and you're walking home. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what that was, but something in my spine just popped. It kind of felt good, but... All right, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, see, this is horrifying. I do need to actually lock it and do some of these quests. There's so freaking many of them. So many of them. Sushi high roller. Oh, I love sushi. I'm hungry. Make yourself some brekkie. Grab some coffee. Do all the things. Okay, let's see. Side quests are fun. I do need to do them. I do. I truly do. Did I save? I did save. Saving your adventure. Okay. Aye, Captain. Close out of there. That was fun. That was actually pretty successful as well. We did a good time. All right. Who do we want to raid? Let's see who I'm following, who's playing. It's Safari Week, so a lot of people are playing Pokemon. A lot of people are doing Safari Week. Ooh, Couchies is doing Majora's Mask. Let's go raid Couchies. I like Couchies. He's good times. Couchies is doing Majora's Mask, and Mystic Fates is doing Safari Week. Over odds again. Do you guys have a preference? Do you want to stick with Pokemon, or do you want to go watch some Zelda? Let me know. What do you want to watch? Cow cheese is very tasty. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for the stream. We'll go raid Cow Cheese. I like Cow Cheese comes and hangs out with us a lot. What do you mean? It's just... Cow Cheese just finished Wind Waker and is now starting Majora's Mask. Let's start the raid. Start the raid! Pokemon, sorry. I chose for you. Pokemon, too late. It's too late. I chose for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Let me get the raid messages posted for you. Whee! Okay, perfect. Here's the cheddar raids. We'll raid Pokemon tomorrow. Okay? Okay, perfect. Love you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going back to Violet. Drea, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need you to wake up and lock in. Can you do this for me? All right. Goodbye, everybody. I hope you have the best Thursday. I hope your Thursday goes well. Let me put some music back on. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. And it's going to be a great time. We're going to have so much fun because we love Fridays. Fridays are the best day of the week. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Bye-bye.